You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Saturday in the UK, July 23, 2022. How the heck are you? Well, I'm happy to say we're smack dab in the middle of the weekend. And we are getting ready to enter the night hours here in Florida, and we are warned with the thunderstorm warning. Usually when there's a warning, it's coming. So for the next 3 to 4 hours, it's supposed to be pretty bad over here. I could already hear the thunder. But is that anything different from any other day since I've been in Florida in the summertime? No. So this summer is really active. Last summer, my first summer here, was not that active. And they said that this summer was going to be less active than last year. They got it reversed. So anyway, glad you could be here. My 9-to-5ers enjoying your days off, hopefully. And everybody else, just relax, enjoy, because we are about to dip into the last 5 years of ufology. What did we learn? Really, I'm being honest. What did we learn? What goals did we have set? I'm saying we as if I had something to do with anything, but I'm just saying in general, what has ufology done positively, negatively, or doesn't matter? And where are we heading and where are we now? All that stuff I want to go into because there's a lot of different opinions, man. I think it's this way on purpose. They try to muddy the waters by throwing in Corbell, alongside Lou Elizondo. If you haven't seen those two, they're at the Devil's Tower, shaking each other's cocks while they're over there. So yeah, they're like, oh, how you doing? Oh, that's a pretty good cock you got there. Oh, yours is a little smaller than I thought. Yeah, well, God. Okay. I gotta turn this to vibrate. And I thought I did that. There we go. Because I like it on vibrate and I keep it in my lap. No, see, I hate this button on this phone. It's so delicate. Now let me put it. Somebody text me. I just showed my O face. Oh. Not ufology talk at all. Very irresponsible of me. Well, that's the show. And also today, I forgot what I was saying, so I'm just going to get into the next thing here, what we're going to talk about. CURT Jamungal of Theories of Everything did a really nice video on the channels that he likes and recommends, and we're in there. Yeah, I don't know how. Well, you'll see how. You'll see how we made the video. Yeah, I was really shocked. He sent me an email and says, I mentioned your channel. And I'm like, huh? And then I saw the video and I'm like, oh, well, that was interesting. I really couldn't believe he did that. And I could take it two ways. I could take it as how it was given, how I was described. I'll show you in a minute. All right, let's do roll call. Let's just do roll call. Roll call? All right, roll call it is. Who's this guy? Mind blown over UAPs. I know that guy. Welcome to the show. Hey, Johnny Southside, how you doing? What's up, man? Are you from Boston? I was just looking at your hat. Welcome to the show. Rebecca Wiles, how you doing, Lavender Rose? Welcome to the show. Carl Ann! Coral Ann's living 2 minutes into the future. Yeah, it's an inside joke. Welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Unknown Senda. Learned 2 factions of ufology. One crafts aliens and another woo beings. Well, that's always been that way, I think, right? Hasn't it been? But I mean, it's been more defined than ever. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Welcome to the show, by the way. The Guerrilla Game is here. What do you say there, Gigi? Welcome to the show there, Chief. Cindy Boyd, how are you? Oh, Mysterioso. It's a good pick of you. Welcome to the show. Marie Jose Sproul, Josie, welcome to the show. How are you doing today, right? Budokan, welcome to the show. Oh, wait, what? Nothing has changed overall. People are earning money from absolutely no evidence. Same old, same old. Yeah. FGraph72, welcome to the show. Hey, Levi Ryan, where you been? You know how... I always know when you're here because you have the bright yellow profile icon pick. I mean, it's so easy to see. which is very smart of you. Welcome to the show. Again. Alien Girl, Amy. Amy was also mentioned in Theories of Everything. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that first. We're going to go to that video. Welcome to the show, Amy. Amy and I were just talking about the... she's like, did you see that CURT recommended or likes us or something like that? And I said, didn't really get the vibe that he liked us or me. You'll see. You'll see. I know Kurt's a nice guy. I'm just being... I'm trying not to say it because I want to leave it as a surprise. Because it's... I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong too. So I want to take a look at it. But we were just talking about it on Twitter DM. And Easy_E_021. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. All right. It is Saturday in the UK. Den Bub, welcome to the show. Robert Morgan, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Marco, welcome to the show. Jar Jar Binks, Misa Sir Happy. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. The UFO Man. Welcome to the show. Badeacon. You be Deacon? He be Deacon. I thought you were Budikin, but you're Bedeacon. You're not Budikin, you be Deacon. Marco, welcome to the show. All right, let's get to the front door. Carnundrum. I almost forgot you. Welcome to the show. Because I clicked on you and then I didn't say anything, I don't think. All right, so, hey, what's up, I see UFOs? You know, I had a channel. It's still out there. You can still go to it on YouTube called CN UFOs. C, the letter C, the letter N. It's not an acronym. It's just a play on letters, words. C in UFOs. Some videos. I just can't... Shit. Why didn't I change Goof On? Why didn't I just go with C in UFOs instead of Goof On? That would have been so much better. Oh, but everybody will see that you're kind of playing on MUFON, like you're goofing on them. But I don't want people to think we're goofing on anybody, because we're not. We're definitely not goofing on anybody here. We point out the truth as I see it. And then we make jokes along the way. Oh. I'm going against my ban on Gina. Is that all I have to say? We're going to play a video from Gina Marie Colvin Hill today. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I don't know why I'm doing it. All right. Hey! Oh no! I can't get out. I can't get out of this madness that just happens just about every show now. So, I was on Twitter, looking for information to talk about. And, I don't know, I went into my messages to see if anybody contacted me, and I saw a message from the Josh and Artemis show. And they said, there's somebody calling us out for being the worst show. And I'm like, what? Who's doing that? And they said it's been brought to our attention that some absolute clown, Anon account, has once again decided to target them. Who would have thought people would be so triggered over asking questions? It's the same person who made the list we're all on. Oh, you remember that list? Several months ago, somebody said, don't watch these. These are all the people who lie, and we were one of them, just people who don't go against the the left narrative in ufology, right? You know, we go with the right. And when I mean right, I don't mean politically right. I mean the right narrative. Absolutely, it's been since March, I guess. No, since February, I think I remember this came out. Anyway, here I'll pull it up. This, I don't know if this will be the last day of StreamYard. I don't know yet, but I have to make that decision. I don't want to throw away the fact that I can show your comments and super chats and whatnot. Oh yeah, by the way, you can help support the show. All the links are in the description and on the homepage of GoofOn. Super chat, super sticker, Cash App, PayPal, buy a coffee, drink, whatever. And all those links are in the description. That's how I survived this life. Okay, so if you want to help, you know, if you like the show, you know, show if you can. I mean, I know maybe you can't, but so here it is. So, oh my God, why do these fucking things? I hate that about Twitter. It's been brought to our attention that some absolute clown Anon account, well, I don't know, it looks like it's from Uplifting Tweets at Fettuccine Split. But here they are. Yeah. And I don't know. But it says right here for Stephen Greenstreet, I know you can't see it, but I'll read it to you. How likely to continue trying life, living life, making drastic changes and flips? I don't know what podcast this is. Most likely to create long-winded comics with little to no substance. Comments? It looks like comics. Oh my God, really? Most likely to piss off an entire community and think a successful show. Wait, RS? Oh, I thought that was Rebellious Ufology. And then this guy here, most likely to upload only the coolest profile photos. And then me, most likely to never get over his mommy issues. Yeah, so everybody's got them. Who's this? Most likely to show little to no self-awareness. Also will probably have public breakdowns. Oh yeah, 1028 Productions is in the house. Welcome to the show. I didn't see it when I was going down the list. Coral told me, and I just went down the list hoping you would pop up. And wow, Doc, what are you doing? $10 super chat. That's unbelievable. It's actually a super dono. And if my memory serves me correct, the Cousins brothers are with you too. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the cool weather. But thank you so much. That's a super dono, Doc. It's a super dono. There's no emoji. There's no sticker. Same thing. No comment. Super dono. Get it? And that's the first super chat of the night. So you get one of these. Thank you, 1028 Productions and Entertainment, L.C. for the $10 super dono. Doc Skinner coming in strong. Mucho gusto, generoso. And a good friend of the show. Doc, you're really nice. Thank you so much for doing that. That was really, you didn't have to do that. And welcome to the show. So nice. I can't believe you did that. All right. Okay. All right. I'm here. Here we go. The next one is most likely to make up elaborate stories about himself. That's this guy here. You know who that is? That is he's most likely to make up stories about himself in order to gain followers. I forget the guy's name. Then you got Mick West. Hey, I'm right below Mick or above Mick West. Most likely to piss the rest, most likely to pass the next CURT Jamungal, next time CURT Jamungal asks him to be on Theories of Everything. Nah, Mick West won't turn down a challenge. Oh my God, here's Red Rum Joe. Most likely to quote, tweet, and take shots at this graphic. I don't know. Here's the Josh and Artemis show. Most likely to continue producing the worst show that YouTube has to offer. Well, that's just wrong, and it's not. You want to know what the worst UFO show is? I'll tell you in a minute. John Greenwald, most likely to start I can't read this. Super flirting applications to Starbucks. Most likely to start submitting applications to Starbucks in the very near future. That's dumb. Hey, there's Lou Elizondo. Most likely to continue being a stand-up human that has been proven right time and time again. How does Lou fit in with the rest of the negativity that this person, what a dummy. What a stupid checkerboard of shows. That's really silly. You have everybody else, you say something a little negative, and then you get to Lou, and the guy's never been wrong. And he just put that in there to trigger us. Didn't really work, because I'm almost tapped out on Lou-isms. I don't know how much more of Lou I can... As long as he's out there, I'll still do it. But depending on how much I talk about Lou, it just pains me. Let's pull up CURT Jamungal's video he just put out. It's really interesting. Ah, shit. Hold on. I am... Thought I had it ready. I really did. All right. Hey, Mike Johnson, is that $7 Canadian coin? That's another super dono. Because I don't know much, but I don't know I love you. Thank you, Mike Johnson. You're a continuing supporter of Goof On. I appreciate that. You always do the sevens. I like that. Yeah! Oh, Truthology for Ufology. Thanks, Mike. You're a continuing supporter of Goof On. I appreciate that. Oh, Easy E21, a $10, a tip for you, Sizzle Chest. How dare you call me Sizzle Chest? I'm gonna be like UFO Rich. Remember that on Alien Addict last week? You silly man, I said. Don't call me stupid. I didn't call you stupid. Yes, you did. Thank you, Rubberneck. Yeah. Sizzle Chest. What do you say there, jerky? How about I come over your house and fix your piano for you? I'm the piano tuning guy, the butt nut. Thanks, Easy E. I appreciate that. And, well, which one do we do for this one? Where are you at? You're here in America. All right, we'll just do this one. Well, thank you, Easy E. Oh, it's not that type of video. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mucho gusto, generoso. Wally's Corner, welcome to the show. Hey, I'm going live tonight, 11:45 Eastern. Just going to hang out, interact with chat, maybe read crystals. Still setting everything up. Okay. You may want to do that before we end the show, too. So put a link in there. Not now, but before we end. When everything starts going. throw in your links. I don't mind you guys doing that at the last several minutes of the show. And you didn't drop a link now, which is acceptable. I appreciate that. No, very nice of you. Very, very, you know the rules. It's not, I don't have any rules per se. It's just common courtesy not to spam chat rooms. You know what I mean? You're okay. I mean, because you're a friend of the show and I would allow that. But I like it if you guys do it. What you did was fine. You can advertise your show. Just don't drop the links in if you're coming on in 10 minutes. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I don't want people to leave here. I am very greedy that way. Yeah. I am. I'm greedy. All right, we'll go over there, Wally. And that's 11 o'clock Eastern? 11:45? Was it? It is. So that's basically midnight. I know why you went at 11:45 instead of midnight. I know why you did that. You want me to tell you why? Because it switches to AM and you just want to play it safe. So you're doing it at 11:45 p.m. just to make sure and there's no confusion. That's what I did once when I did a show at midnight. I did it before midnight. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about a midnight schedule that scares me too. I don't know if you're like me that way, but I'm just guessing. I don't know if that's why you did it. Yeah, rubberneck, yeah. Ooh, don't call me stupid. So, CURT Jamungal, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe 8, 9, 10 months ago, I made a comment on his channel in the comment section that wasn't really rude, but it was me. When I made the comment, I said, I just don't get it. I don't understand why this guy has so many subscribers when he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I mean, I said something to that effect. And, you know, a day or two goes by and holy crap, CURT Jamungal emailed me and said something to the effect, I don't remember exactly. He's like, you know what? You're right. I am blessed, he said. I am very lucky that things have gone this way. But he says he's learning all the time. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. So he killed me with kindness. And how can you... now, I wasn't looking to start a fight or create anything. I'm just like, how is this possible? Because I was listening to the interview and he didn't understand some things that were usually just common knowledge. I'm like, how does he not know? You know, it was something like that. And I kept thinking to myself, he's got over 100,000 subscribers and he doesn't even know when this happened. He doesn't know about this. How could this be? How could CURT Jamungal be this popular? Well, because he's really smart. He's really good. He's gotten much better, of course. But he gets really good guests. And he built that show on his own. And, you know, you got to give people credit when they deserve it. And he deserves all the credit. It's not like he had Lou on every 7 weeks, you know, like the Unidentified Celebrity Review did. By the way, Lou CR is now just like the rest of us. Just like it took him 3.5 months to get 1,000 subscribers. But when he had Lou on, he would get that in a night. Yeah, way to build up that channel on Lou. You owe Lou 5,000 subscribers. It's amazing what one guest could do to a channel. I would have had him on every 6 weeks too. Yeah, fuck yeah, I would have. Can you imagine? That would have been unbelievable. One time, that's all I would need, and we'd get an extra 1,000 subscribers. That's how easy it is. All right, 500. I never had more than 300 in a weekend from Third Phase of Moon. It was a Third Phase of Moon video we put up. Something like that. And it just, whoa, took off. It's like, wow. But CURT Jamungal really is, he's one of the good guys. He's just here to learn. This guy has no agenda, in my opinion. He has no agenda. He is not like, he's not like any other channel in the field. As far as us, you know. I mean, I'm talking about more popular channels, but you look around and there aren't very many channels as popular as CURT Jamungal and Theories of Everything. Now, what he did yesterday was put up his recommended channels for all different genres. I think it was mathematics, science, consciousness, UFOs, psychics, and we're in there. So we have permission to play. CURT said a couple of times you can always play my videos. Just put a link back, which I will. And let's take a listen. This way we don't have to worry about playing 10 seconds at a time. So we're good to go. Here we go. Let's get this to miscellaneous. Well, I know he's got a UFO section, right? Oh, here it is. I don't know if we're in the UFO section. I think we're in the miscellaneous. Are we in the miscellaneous? All right, let's take it.
Channel of the Toe channel is certainly a motif. And one of the channels I highly recommend is Ross Coulthart's Need to Know with Zabel.
Very good
Sober
channel.
analyses, seasoned individuals.
I agree with this one. By the way, get out a paper and pen. There may be some channels in here that you want to write down and or review, because there's some that he talked about that I never heard of. We'll go over some.
Next is Alien Girl, which usually comprises commentary on recent UFO events.
Who's that girl? Is that Alien Girl? There you are. There you are, Sister Fibrosis. I know, Sister. Get it? Sister Fibrosis. Never mind.
Next, there's, of course, That UFO Podcast. Again, links to all of these will be in the description. They've interviewed virtually everyone: George Knapp, Lou Elizondo, Grant Cameron, Travis Taylor.
By the way, I like what CURT did. See how he didn't sign in, the top right? So you can't see who he subscribed to. I would have done the opposite. I would have shown who I was subscribed to. That's how smart he is.
Then there's the extremely professional and cultivated and impassioned Christina.
Extremely professional, I guess. You can say she's professional, but seasoned? Did he say seasoned? I'm just a little curious.
And impassioned
I don't know. I got to hear that again, CURT. Sorry. Just, I have an opinion on Christina.
Ross Coulthart. Then there's the extremely professional and cultivated and impassioned.
Cultivated. Cultivated. Cultivated means refined and well educated. I have to disagree. She may be educated in other things, but ufology, not so. She knows the general plot. That's like saying you know the general plot of the Bible. That's how I think Christina Gomez views ufology and talks about it. She always has to have notes, even when it's her opinion. Yeah.
Christina Gomez.
Very strange.
You can take a look at some of the topics she has here, and a link to her channel will be in the description. I recommend you at least check it out. And then there's, of course, Red Panda Koala.
Great channel.
This is one of the best channels on the entire list. He makes me want to weep. he should be hired by Netflix. He produces these great documentaries. So look here, how the CIA and Air Force have created the UFO stigma. What are Tom DeLonge's views on the UFOs and how did he get into this field? It's astounding that this is even free because there's content that you pay for on other channels
a good channel
that isn't even a scintilla of the quality of
the Red Panda channel. It really is an excellent channel. I don't know why I don't play any videos from there. I guess I forgot.
This one. Now for some spicy takes from people who aren't afraid of offending, perhaps they even enjoy offending just a bit. I will list 3 here in quick succession because I'm running out of time. There's Gaffon.
I didn't hear any recommendation. That word did not come out of his mouth. No, I'm just kidding. I can't believe he put Gaffon in here, even though it's Goofon, but there we go. We made it. I'm very happy that we made it. But guess who else? I am thrown. See, I don't think I should be thrown in with either one of these people because I don't dox. I don't strike channels. I don't report channels. The next 2 are just, it's not even, I don't even like that I'm in, just.
There's Thomas Fessler.
See what I mean?
And there's Truth Seekers. I'm shouting them out, in part because I think many people are hesitant to even acknowledge them. Lastly, there are...
That's true. And I appreciate that, Kurt. I just don't like being lumped in. Especially Fessler. Cambion, I'll live with it, but Fessler, no. No. He is... He's just everything wrong with ufology is that guy. Everything with him. And Cambion just keeps, picking on the same 5 people. Linda Moulton Howe, Richard Dolan, Greer. It's the same. It never changes. So anytime you need to have a video with a few hits, just do a hit piece on one of those 5 people. That's his formula. And what do we do here? We do everything. We talk about everything.
There are a couple channels that don't fit. Nicole Vanderhoven. I find it beneficial to learn how others think, regardless of whether or not those
Did he say channels that don't fit? What does that mean?
Learn how others think, regardless of whether or not those approaches diverge from my own mode, as hearing them explain their own thought process. Learn how others...
No.
Nicole Vanderhoven. I find it beneficial to... that don't fit. Nicole Vanderhoven.
That's weird.
I find it beneficial to learn how others think, regardless of whether or not those approaches diverge from my own mode, as hearing them explain their own thought process helps me introspectively evaluate and critique my own manner of thinking. You can see that she puts a tremendous amount of effort into her videos despite having a full-time job. Another channel I enjoy is Joe Auto Hotkey Guru, Joe Glines, that is. Auto Hotkey is a program on Windows which helps you save time by automating monotonous tasks. They even have a video where they covered a request from CURT, from myself. Another small creator that I enjoy is Sigma Documentaries. They put plenty of effort into their videos, and it's staggering how small their subscriber count is. They have documentaries on bacteria that eats plastic, on...
See, this is great, man. Look at all of these channels that some of us never knew of that we could go and check out. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to make a video like this and put it out there. I don't know how much different it would be, but Kurt did a good job. I'm going to go to the very, very beginning here. And I know some people like, let's go to consciousness channels. This is where I don't peruse, if that's using the term correctly. I don't go into these channels, ever. But let's see what Kurt has to say. I may be a little bit influenced here.
Like Sabine Hossenfelder's videos, and gives his opinion from a Bergson perspective. He also touches on consciousness, which brings us to our next topic, consciousness. The Demystifying Science podcast has many interviews that if you're a regular of the Toe channel, you'll recognize some of these people here. Somi Arian is the next channel. You'll see she touches on consciousness, psychology, and entrepreneurship. She's particularly prolific in that.
You know what I noticed about these channels? have you noticed something, a big mistake? They're thumbnails. Nobody knows how to do thumbnails. You're not supposed to make your thumbnails all look identical like this. That's what I used to do. Yeah, this is bad. It's very bad to do it this way. I think it is. I think that's what YouTube says. YouTube says make great thumbnails, and that's going to grab the audience and make them say, what's going on over here? If you ever notice Josh and Artemis show, Alien Addict, and Third Phase of Moon, they all make fantastic thumbnails. Just beautiful. I'm getting a little better. I've got my own style, but yeah, it's not like Alien Addict, but
that she puts out a video once a week or so, and I like her video with Diana Pasolka. Mind Body Solution with Dr. Tevin Naidu. Here you go. There's Chomsky, there's Michael Levin, there's Donald Hoffman. Now, hey, if you like this, don't go switching brown people on me. There's room for both. The Meaning Code with Karen Wong. Again, similar themes and interviewees as the Toe channel. So, for example, here, there's Jonathan Vervaeke and Michael Levin.
Lighter.
I also appreciate how generally she timestamps her videos. Reason with Science is another channel you may enjoy. And of course, Asking Anything, an upcoming channel that just started a few months ago with massive Ask Me Anythings with Bernardo Kastrup and Donald Hoffman, is a channel you may want to check out. Of course, there's Tyler Goldstein, that is Theory of Everyone with a...
Oh my God, he scared me. I thought he was going to say the other Tyler.
0 instead of an O for everyone.
You're talking about
what
me,
makes
Rich?
Tyler unique is that he has his own toe, his own theory of everything, and he also covers, much like Stephen Robbins, other people's videos and gives his points of view on them. So for example here, he has his opinions on... This is a channel I highly recommend that you check out. The last one on the consciousness space is Mathematical Consciousness Science. These ones are more lecture-based, which means it's best not listened to but watched with a pen and paper. Lecture-based.
That is awful. Somebody needs to help this channel. Don't make them all the same. Nobody's gonna know. Anyway, you can watch that. I'll put the link to Kurt's video in the description as soon as the show ends. And this way, you guys can watch that on your own. Thanks, Kurt, for the mention. That was pretty cool of you. This just came in. I didn't see him here, but Dark Sky Files just donated $100. Yeah, to the Cash App. I couldn't believe it when I looked down. I was like, wow. And yeah, so man, Rich, thank you very much. Dark Sky Files coming in super, super strong. Hold on. And we're getting massive storms out there popping up. Hold on, this is for Rich. Thank you, Dark Sky Files, for the wonderful $100 super Cash App donation. That good! All over PayPal. Mucho gusto, generoso. Continuing supporter of GoFund. Grazie. Grazie. Who's this guy? Is that Toady UK? $1.79. Christina built her show from Jimmy. Yep. Yep. That's a very smart super chat. Yes, Christina Gomez had a lot of help from the men of ufology, especially Jimmy Go to Church on Saturday. Yeah. Come on. They're giving, they got her the guests. They got her the talking points. Everybody knows. It's old news, but it's very frustrating. She was just on Celebrity, whatever, Lucy R. And look, I sometimes I come to show with notes, as a guest, I'll bring notes and of course, I need notes for my own show sometimes. But when you have an opinion, you shouldn't have to read your notes to give an opinion. Yeah, when she was giving her opinion on something, she looks down and then she used words that were like encyclopedia formed words. You know, it's like you need to look them up to learn how to pronounce them. Not that bad, but it's not something you would normally say that she would normally give her opinion on. You can tell she read it off notes. Why are you reading an opinion off notes? I have no idea. Anyway, I guess some people just aren't confident in themselves to perform. I don't know. You'd think after all this time she would have it down pat. But whatever. You're right. You know what? She built her show. She used her charm and appeal, and it worked. But if it was a guy, I would be saying similar stuff. So let's not get all misogynistic on me. It's not because she's a woman. It's not because, anything like that. It's because she batted her eyes when her channel got taken down and they scooped her up and gave her a free ride. Or did she give them the free ride? Dun-dun-dun. That's disgusting. How could you say that? You're so misogynistic. God, I hate this goof on. Thanks, Toady. I appreciate it. Of course, that's the easiest way to say it. Of course, we don't know for sure if that's what happened. But, hey, so what? Who cares, right? Who cares? Let them have their fun. It's okay. Who cares? I really don't. It's why I don't talk about her or them that much, because there's no value it brings to my show. So until there's some news of them, something newsworthy, there's no reason for me to bring them up. But I will bring up this next person that I don't want to. I don't. This Gina Colvin Hill thing. I literally get, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I see this woman and I just looked at her now and I got a little bit angrier. Why? This is Christina Gomez in 20 years. That's what I see. Yeah. Here, let me show you. So everything about Gina Colville, whatever the frig her name is, Gina Maria, whatever. Wow. We just almost had a power outage, I think. It is really thundering nonstop outside, and everything just kind of went white for a second. I don't know why. But this woman is poison to ufology, to the mysterious, to everything magical and mystical on this planet. She is poison. How can you say that? That she does really good? No. She's so far gone, so far out there, that there is no way in hell anybody would believe her. But people love her. They love her. I don't get it. I do not get it. Now she wants NASA to put out an intruder alert. Oh, I know what I was doing. Hold on, I gotta put this up. This video is under fair use. I will use it accordingly. A very, very short clip here. And a small screen. Jeremiah Matthew the Great with the $1 super sticker. Oh, and also we have a poll that's going on right now. Oh, it's an emoji with a halo. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Jeremiah Matthew the Great. Not Matthew Riot, I hope. Not that guy. Thank you very much. I don't think Matthew Riot would put $1 down for me. Thank you so much. I think that is your first super chat to goof on. And with that being said, you get one of these. Thank you, Jeremiah Matthew the Great, for the $1 super sticker with the halo emoji. Ah, gosh. All over the emojis with horns. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thank you. Now you will be a continuing supporter of Goofon. Who's this guy? Star Knight JBS with a $1 super sticker. Let's take a look at what this one is here. It's a hot dog. And it's mustard and ketchup. I only like mustard, so. Man, that is a great. Now I'm hungry. Star Knight JBS, thank you for the $1 support. It's your first time. So you get one of these too. Well, thank you, Star Knight JBS, for the $1 super sticker, a hot dog with a bun, ketchup, and mustard. Ah, good! With my secret sauce instead. Ew! Why would you say that? Thank you. Now you're a continuing supporter as well. I ruined everything. All right, here we go. Just so you can get a view of this thing. I can't do it. I can't press play. Don't speak. Don't speak.
NASA.
Ah!
When are you going to send out that alert?
Oh. Don't make me do this. Please don't make me. I can't. I hit the wrong video. There's another one. I hit the wrong one. You see what she does to me? Alien contact at the observatories in Hawaii. This is from July 2nd, 2022. She's got over 122,000 subscribers. Look at her. She's confused. Ah! I want to throw up. Where's the intruder? That thing? Are we talking about this? This looks like something's wrong. It looks like it's been faked. That looks fake.
Alien contact at the observatories on July the 2nd of 2022. I think we have found our source of all the excitement.
This can't be what she's talking about. She's talking about that strangeness here. But it looks like something's wrong. The whole thing is smeared. It looks fake. It looks like this was faked. Why is this here? I've never seen it look like that, where you would have an object and then it's all blurred out. But this is not the ISS. This is from the observatory in Hawaii. So, are we seeing... I mean, she is literally talking about this. I got to tell you. can't argue with her. But we all know what that is, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Yeah. I think it's one of those rocket launches. Yeah. And they're looking at it from the observatory. That's all. It's a rocket launch. But it is all, I don't understand why it's been muddied. But it's clearer over here. See, I think it's just a rocket that launched. And, you know, they go out of control and create that. That's all this is. But she's making, you can even see a line that goes right up to it. See that? Because the rocket was going straight and then it went. This is why Gina Maria Colvin, COVID, whatever her name is. Gina Marie COVID. She's poison. She's a virus. I'm telling you. Bad, bad, bad for ufology. That's all that is. That is not. Do you really think that if there was something like this making its way in telescopes today, will get everybody hot? Wouldn't you like to see it too? That's why you go to zoos where the monkeys know your name. Doon, doon, doon. And their name is Gina Colvin Maria COVID. This is so funny. Like, if that was real, like really an alien species coming in on their magical ship, it would be on all the telescopes around the world. It would be on the news. There's no way that would get past anybody.
In that particular area. And
but look at how
and
just,
see what was happening at the hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. That was happening at the other telescopes in that particular area. And that's
you know what it is? I know what it is. You know what it is? Maybe it did. Did it get wet? Did it get wet? And that's just water? It's not aliens. Oh no. Uh-oh, she's hacked me. Oh, what's on my hand? Oh, a callus, yeah. I'm like, what is this thing? Come on. It's really weird. There was thunder every 2 seconds. Oh, my light's not connected. Hold on. Let's try this. See if this... Oh, Jesus. There we go. Let's change that up. Let's give myself some color today. There we go. But I think that's what's going on in this video. Do you think that's what it is? It's water. That's why there's is smudged, I think. I don't know. It's just, wait, what? Moonlicht? It's just gone 6 o'clock and time for the penguin on top of your goof on set to explode. What? It's just gone? 6 o'clock and time for the penguin on top of your goof on. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What's going on? This new U-Boob update for iOS is confusing. What? What are you guys talking about? Yeah, I hear you, Jim. She told me it got very wet. I don't know what's going on. You guys are talking about something. I don't know what I don't know. I thought you were talking about Monty Python says they love goof on. I don't know. Send me the link, I think. All right. Anyway, Gina Colvin, whatever. I never, ever, ever talk about her, but she's just so far gone. I can't talk about her because when I do, I get really upset, and I just can't. There's something about her. I can't watch her. I just can't listen to her. Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. There's something bad about her and me and my energy with her. I just can't do it. All right, moving on. Moving on. It is. It's 6 o'clock. So they think they think now from Event Horizon, this channel, is now saying that life is very easy to create. I thought this would be an interesting discussion, so let's hear what they have to say and talk about this.
Is really moving in a different direction than it was. And it seemed to me that the thinking for a very long time was that this abiogenesis must be impossibly complex. And it's probably very rare in the universe. And that was sort of the mode of thinking. But that's sort of changing, especially with this recent paper that you co-authored regarding volcanic glass and RNA formation, which seems to suggest that maybe it's not so complicated. What's your view? Do you really think that we should really be looking for a simpler answer to this question than what we've been looking at for years now?
Well, that's right. I mean, the Astrobiology Institute at NASA was started because in 1996 they found structures inside of a meteorite that had come from Mars, landed on Antarctica, and they cracked it open and looked at with ultra microscopy and saw these things. And the story is, of course, is that the president of the United States, then Bill Clinton, went to the head of NASA, Dan Golden, and said, is this life or isn't it? And the answer was, well, we don't know. At which point the question was, well, what are we paying you for, right? NASA is the agency such that exists solely for the purpose that when aliens contact us, we have somebody ready to talk to them. And so here microbial life may have been found, and so at NASA astrobiology went after it. But you're right. I mean, there is the joke about exobiology, which is the predecessor for astrobiology, which is the only science without a subject matter.
So this guy believes that it's a lot easier for life to form. Now, does that mean intelligent life? Not necessarily. It just means life in general should not be that difficult to form on any planet, pretty much just about any planet, you would think, right? You know, except for some that are so close to their sun that they just incinerate them. But what if something was alive on the sun or in the sun? Yeah, I don't know. Now we're talking about weird things there. Jennifer Siami with the £5 5 quid your life chat never has anything to do with the show. Drives me crazy. I know people love to come here to chat. I know. And you know what? I accepted that a long time ago, Jennifer. I used to get upset at people like, hey, they're not even listening to me. But you know what they're doing? They're enjoying themselves. And that's all that matters. If I could have a platform where people enjoy talking to each other, being funny, listening to me, then it's okay. But you are right. Half the time it's not about subject matter. But I don't think that's even fair to a certain degree because I switch topics sometimes very quickly. And some nights people are right on point with what we're talking about, and some nights not so much. And tonight would be one of those not so much nights because I've been jumping a little bit. But it's frustrating for me because I'd like to look at the chat and see what people are relaying back to me, and sometimes there's nothing. So it's like, all right, we'll just move on. Thank you, Jennifer, for a very thought-provoking super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. A continuing supporter of GoofOn, by the way. Big supporter. But now, that makes me feel a little more at ease, knowing that life could be that readily available if we go to another planet. What scares me, though, if we go to another planet, wouldn't the oxygen, the hydrogen, all of those elements that we breathe, wouldn't they have to be pretty much spot on to what we have here? That is the most impossible thing I think that we could ever find, is having the perfect mix for air that we breathe. I just don't see that happening. Which, now, let's reverse it and put it on the aliens that come here. Don't you think they wouldn't be able to breathe our air? Survive in this environment? It may make sense for the aliens, especially the ones with the big eyes, we call them grays, for them to live underground or in caves. Maybe they don't have any radiation coming in from their star. Maybe it's a different type of environment where they live. Why do they have big eyes? They have big eyes. Most likely if they did have big eyes, it's just like an owl. They've got bigger eyes so they can suck in more light to see at night when they do all their hunting. So I think that's why these aliens have bigger eyes. They live in a place that's dark. And they may live underground, which is why we don't see them. Which is why they maybe only come out when the sun isn't hitting the planet directly. Maybe they only come out at night. I know they do come out during the day, but most abductions seem to happen at night when we're sleeping. Dream world. Anyway, if aliens are existing, they aren't breathing our air unless they're hybrids. What if we are hybrids? Wouldn't that... See, now that would make me happy. If we were to go to another planet, would they create a being that can survive on that planet? I would have to say yes. So, in essence, there are no gods. There would be aliens, which would be gods. Food for thought. Food for thought. So, where have we been the last 5 years? You know what I mean? We have to go back to what took me out of retirement, and that is when I heard Tom DeLonge was going to be named UFO Researcher of the Year by MUFON. And the year before that, Jaime Maussan won it. What is this world coming to? Tom DeLonge did absolutely nothing. And he got UFO Researcher of the Year. He did nothing except say, hey, I got this thing I'm going to open up. It's called TTSA. And by the way, we're not going to take less than a $250 donation. If you don't donate $250, we're not taking your money. Remember that? I was so mad. I think one of my first shows back out of retirement, I said, so if I have $50 to donate to Tom DeLonge's TTSA, he won't take it? Nope. Wow. No wonder why they failed. Moonlicked with a $3.33 super chat says, we gather with GoofOn to praise him and celebrate. Oh, I don't think that's true, per se, anybody. Per se. I don't think that's true, but I think celebrating might be part of that. Celebrating ufology with one I don't know, one giant laugh for mankind. Moonlicht is a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Thank you very much. $3.33. 333. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Boop. I meant to make those a little bit smaller. Moonlicht in the house. That's right. Oh, I didn't check. I'm sorry. Somebody told me to check. No, I don't see anything. Oh, it is there. David Wilcox with the $15 PayPal. Thank you very much, David. I know. Oh, wait, there's a message? No message, no message. You definitely have been a continuing supporter this year. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for that, Wilcox. David Wilcox. Appreciate it. Let's give these guys this. Oh! Oh. All right. Thank you very much. Hey, look. New things are coming. New things are happening. End of story. All right. So we go to Tom DeLonge, Jaime Maussan. Now, can you remember what ufology was like before TTSA and then Lou in 2017? It's not that easy to remember what life was like. But I'll tell you. Same exact shit. Nothing's different. Everything's the same. You got the same types of people saying the same types of stuff. We're seeing same videos, same people. You've got your Dolans, Grant Camerons. Hey, by the way, Grant Cameron was 3 years ahead of everybody. I'm not like the biggest fan ever, but because this guy believes a lot of shit. But Grant Cameron, who very much keeps himself at a low key, right? You never hear anything bad about this guy. You really don't even hear anything at all from Grant Cameron. It's kind of like he's there, but he's not. Kind of like us. Yeah. But you would think Grant Cameron would be making some noise in this field. Well, 3 years ago he did. When he went from being the nuts and bolts guy that he was so proud to be, he always talked about the nuts and bolts, that's the guy he is. And then he switched. And he started saying, it's in the music. The aliens, their message, it's in the music. It's in consciousness. And I'm like, get out of here with your stupidity. Consciousness. Nobody's talking to aliens, guy. Now you're going to tell me it's all about music? What kind of music? Oh, it's in the crop circles. Okay, so the music message is in the crop circles, which, by the way, are usually hoaxes, right? A crop circle formation is the same exact thing as a UFO video. No different. Except unless somebody's hoaxing something. But nonetheless, Grant Cameron was one of the first top of the food chain ufology guys that's been around, made a name for himself. That said, we need to get into consciousness. Now, yes, Greer has been saying this for decades. Lou Elizondo, months ago, a year ago, said, maybe we can talk to these things. And then he said he remote viewed shit and that he's psychic. I mean, this guy's now the Dave Scott of ufology. He's done it all. He's done it all. There's nothing Lou can't do. Because when you say you can use your mind to speak with aliens, when you say you're psychic and have the ability to communicate with things, objects, places, beings. When you say you can remote view, you're reaching into the channeling aspect, the spirituality, the consciousness of this field. And that means what? Hey, more people, right? More views, more clicks, sell more books. Now that Lou's coming out and saying it on the regular, all those people who didn't care or even know about Lou are now listening to him. That's what I hate about what Lou is doing and what Tom DeLonge is doing. Tom DeLonge, you know, I feel bad for him. I really do. But he's a victim of his own, of himself. He's his own, he did it to himself by being the fall guy, by being this guy that's going to bring ufology to the younger people in this world. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying. I just, when I heard about that, I was like, this sucks. Ufology sucks. I need to come back and we need to talk about this and get people aware of what's going on, because Tom DeLonge's asking so much money and won't take anything less is a red flag. Why wouldn't you take $1? Why wouldn't you take, well, maybe they're buying stocks. Oh, they're buying in the stocks. Well, why didn't you just say that? So I don't know, but now that went under, right? It went belly up. Lou left for whatever reason. I don't know if he was fired. Nobody knows. Apparently, Lou left. Apparently, he was fired. I don't know. His contract was up. He and Melonhead left and have started doing their own things. And then that's when Lou started going on all the podcasts that he wasn't allowed to go on when he was in mainstream media all the time. But if we go back before that, remember, don't forget, there was the retraction from the Pentagon. And we have a poll in the chat room that I put up and I forgot about it. It says, here we go. What's the best thing to happen to ufology the last 5 years? I have, we'll end the poll now. It's been over an hour. It says congressional hearings. You guys voted, 20%. The Pentagon admitting UFOs are real is the winner at 48%. 27% of you said pilots can report UAP safely. And 2%, the best thing to happen in ufology in the last 5 years, 2% chose the videos, Gimbal, Go Fast, and Tic Tac. That's on 111 votes. So I thank you for that. Yes, I am, David. You are correct, sir. Every single thing helps. You're 100% right. So that's an interesting poll that we took there. I could see when the Pentagon admitted UFOs are real as being the number one thing in this poll, which was amazing. What was it for me? For me, I think they're all bullshit, but I'm going to go with the Pentagon admitting UFOs are real too. You would think the congressional hearings was really important. It was historic, I guess. But how historic? I don't know. But when Lou came in and took over TTSA, pretty much, right? And then we had Unidentified. The TV show came out, what was that, 2019? So that was all paid for with the donations and the money that was made for TTSA. Tom DeLonge paid for all of that. Yeah, and believe it or not, there's a little backstory to the Cousins brothers were about to have their own show. And because Tom DeLonge decided to pay for everything on the History Channel, they went with Unidentified over the Cousins brothers. And they were pretty much had a done deal. Isn't that amazing? They went with the money instead of the truth. Did you hear what I just said? It's always about the money. Well, the History Channel, I don't know, $250,000 an episode is what it costs to make Skinwalker Ranch. Each episode is about $250,000 from what I heard. And that's about right. Right? So I think, having Tom DeLonge pay for that bill, it makes sense for the History Channel to go with them. Because it's a money thing. Here's the deal. It was a piece of shit show. It failed. It did horribly. They went with the money instead of their gut. And the History Channel had a failure on their hands. And they had the most popular UFO guy in it. Or guys. I mean, Tom DeLonge was in it. He didn't say much because Lou was probably like, you say one freaking word, you're out of this car. I'll turn this boat around. Always with the money. What would have happened if Third Phase of Moon had that show instead? Would we still be watching it? Yes. I think it would still be a hit show because everything they do is successful. And the idea, I think, would have been great. Having us panel members, I don't know if I would have been part of it, but panel members coming on, talking about shit, the way we do, going out, boots on the ground. Lou Elizondo was calling CGI, flare footage, satellites, real UFOs on Unidentified. This guy has no idea what he's talking about, or does he? And this is what bothers me the most about Lou, is that I don't know if he knows anything about UFOs or he knows everything about UFOs. And I'm going to go with my gut and say the guy knows a little bit about UFOs. But Lou Elizondo has never gone out and studied UFO videos. He's never gone out with his own camera looking for stuff in the sky, making mistakes, looking at airplanes, drones, and birds and balloons, and making that decision on what these things are. He's never had that. He doesn't know as much as we do. Imagine that. That guy who's been on TV for the last several years doesn't know more than you. You know probably more than him. All Lou knows is what he's told. What he is told he needs to do. He's running on a script. They all are. They all are. Whatever. I don't know why I'm getting into it. I guess I was going over the last 5 years. What else? What else changed history? I can't think right now. What else happened that... Anybody? Anybody have any ideas? I know we had the announcement that they were real and the congressional hearings, but I know there's other stuff. Oh, the Gallagher Amendment was put through so people in the military and the government can report sightings without being, demoted, laughed at. Well, they're going to laugh. Scary world. Hold on, I'm pulling up something else. I need to change pace. Oh. Yesterday, I want to talk about this real quick. Again, because some of you weren't here. Jim Semivan said yesterday in a video that he would not want to explain UFOs to children. He says, why would I want to tell an 8-year-old that these aliens can control your mind and control your reality and take you at will? Wow, Jim Semivan, what is he doing? Why would he go that way? You can explain ufology to 8, 9, 10-year-olds. You just have to do it in an 8, 9, 10-year-old manner. And yes, they would understand. Believe me, the cartoons they're watching are way more violent than ufology. Oh, but UFOs and aliens are real, Rich. Are they? I wouldn't teach my kid that for the moment. I would tell my kid, hey, these things happen. There's really no evidence. So just take the comfort in knowing that nothing's going to happen to you. I would tell my kid, nothing happened to me. And Jim Semivan would he should say that to these kids too. Hey, nothing's happened to me. Nothing's happened to millions of people. There's only been a handful of people that have ever been injured by UFOs. Ever. In the history of man. Ever. So why would you do that? I think it's awfully strange. Skinny Bob said something on Twitter that I thought was kind of nice. He said, if Jim Semivan isn't willing to tell his friends' kids the truth, do you really think the government is going to be straightforward with the public anytime soon? The truth is scary. There are also too many bad actors in the space, in the UFO space. E.T. wouldn't have had it any other way. Yeah. Do you really think the government's going to be straightforward with the public anytime soon? No, never. Never. But I tell you what, there was one time, because I used to have that bravado where I'm like, I want to get abducted. I want to experience abduction. Let it happen to me. My God, it's never going to happen. If I don't get abducted or have a dream that I've been abducted or something, I'm going to say abductions never happen. Never, ever. And that was the bravado. Well, one day, I believe it was in 2009, 10, around there, I had just gotten a laser pointer. And I saw a light flash in the sky as I was just getting ready to go out from my little community I lived in, out the gate. I was walking the dog about 4 a.m. The thunder almost took the house down. And I flashed my laser pointer at the object, and a light came back at me. And the fear that came over me at that moment, it was weird because it came and went so fast. I got really scared, and then I felt fine. It was weird. It was like the beam of light had the fear in there. They're strange. It's never happened ever again, but that light blinked right at me because it hurt my eye for a second. You know how you look at a car light and you go blind for a second? That's what it was like. It was like a laser, a white beam came back at me from this thing in the sky. Scared the hell out of me for a second. And then it's like I came to my senses and said, that didn't really happen. Something in my eye, you know. But I remember feeling that fear that I think if there were aliens that noticed me and were following me, like if a ball of light was following me, because I can tell you this, when the ball of light came into our bedroom that night, the fear that came over me, I couldn't move. I was frozen in fear, acting like I wasn't, because my wife was there. And when we talked about that incident afterwards, she says, I was so scared I couldn't move. I said, I couldn't either. I said, I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. I wanted to yell. I couldn't move. But I was able to think. And it's weird. I wasn't even fighting it. It's like, okay, I can't scream or yell. It was weird. But seeing that light flashing at me, that scared the shit out of me too. More than... So let's not think you want to... Don't say you want to get abducted for the experience. Because let me tell you, I think it would scare the shit out of anybody. I do. I do. I really do. I don't think abductions are all that great. Why would you want to be abducted by aliens if you can't remember it? The whole purpose is to get abducted and remember it, right? But what if they put you back into your body or whatever they do and you don't remember anything? What good was it? So now you ask to be abducted and you don't remember it. Well, you got to ask and then tell them, I want to remember it. All right, next thing. I know that was a weird one, right? I have to share this with you. We've talked about the Anunnaki before. Anunnaki? Don't come knocking on my door. You keep Anunnaki, but you can't come in. So they all carried these little purses with them. Merces, man purses. I'll pull it up. Stop Thinking with Your Butt podcast has here. We think this is fascinating. Statues show Anunnaki gods carrying a mysterious bag. And halfway around the world, we find the same thing depicted by ancient Mesoamerican civilizations. The mysterious handbag of the gods is seen in several cultures in America and Turkey. Right? Here it is. Here it is. They're all circled. I think, look at this guy. It looks like he's in a ship of some sort, right? That's not Pakal. No, that's not it. But they are carrying these bags. And I know we've talked about them before. And the only thing I can think of is that is where all their magic is. Their magical goods. And let's not forget, this guy right here is wearing like an iWatch. What do they call those? Apple Watches? Well, they got a watch here. He's got one over here. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I think we had better technology thousands of years ago than we do now. So what happened? Where did they all go? Feast of famine? I mean, how could that happen to people who are so technologically advanced? It makes you wonder if that was the case. Like, maybe they were technologically advanced, but they didn't come up with the technology. Maybe it was given to them and they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know how to use it, or they figured out how to weaponize it. Or who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows what that thing is. Oh, Jammer Travels is here. Guys, now we can get started. Welcome everybody to Goof On Saturday in the UK. I'm Rich Giordano and Jammer Travels just got here. We are starting the show. Now, tonight, what's this? Tonight, we are going to talk about these handbags. What are the handbags of the gods? Why did they have them? Were they a fashion statement? Or were they technology bags like we carry around our phones? Very interesting. We're also going to look at the CURT Jamungal video again. We're going to go through the whole entire list of names and channels that he supports and or talked about. And then we're going to go We're not? Oh. Sorry, Jammer. We got to continue where I left off. Sorry. I tried. The producers won't allow me to go backwards and start over. But now that you're here, I'm very excited. Seriously. No, seriously. All right, I've got some UFO videos. These were sent to me. This channel was sent to me by Doc Skinner of 1028 Productions. And it is called AJ's UFO Files. So we're going to look at some of these UFO files. And then we'll get back to what? What we were talking about? Here we go. All right, let's pick all right, let's start with number 1. Real fake or fake? First of all, it looks fake. Second of all, it is fake. Third of all, this is 2 minutes? All right. Thank you, Doc Skinner, for recommending this TikTok channel. But I don't think that's real. Some people say it's fake. I think it's real fake. I don't know. I really don't know. I've seen things that look real and are fake, and I've seen things that look fake and are real. Watch again in slow motion. Here, I'll put it in slow motion this time. All right, let's go to the next video. A little bit of music. Oh, we know what this is. We know what this is.
Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime. Make it burn. Make it burn. Make it burn. Make it burn.
The UFO man with the £5, £5 super chat. It looks like a Billy Meyer UFO. Yeah, the other one. Do you know what this one is? This is a movie set. Yep. It's a movie set. This was the Billy Meyer one you were talking about. It does, doesn't it? And you could hear it. Supposedly. I don't know about that one. Let's take a look at this one.
Load up this auto tracking something and then these come into sight.
Thank you, the UFO man, for the $5 super chat.
Really close on one.
Mucho gusto, generoso. Grazie.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, by the way, this was known as a fake. This one here is fake. CGI. 100% CGI. It's been proven
and then these come into sight.
Yeah. Yeah, remember that? When this was deemed a fake, for real. It's fake. It's really a fake. It's a real fake. Boop. Hold on. I think there was another super chat. Jammer Travels. Beam me up, Scotty. A $5 super chat. Thank you. I guess you heard me talking about you. Yeah. We need... Well, you know, we were waiting for you. I'm glad you made it, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's your first one here, too. I see DJ808's Big Audio Adventures here. I want to take a look at what this guy's got. All right, Jammer Travels, because it's your first super chat to goof on, you get one of these. Thank you, Jammer Travels, for the $5 Beam Me Up Scotty comment, the super chat. Good. All over Scotty. Yeah. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, what? Yeah, we just did that one. All right, let's, this is what I was looking for. Look at the video on my channel under Shorts. It's of 2 UFOs that look like Pac-Man ghosts. Very clear footage. Well, I'll take a look. I don't know what the channel is, though. Can you, you want to drop the link in the chat, you can do that. Just drop it in the chat. I'm not against it. Yeah, can you do that? Can you drop the link in here? Unknown Sender is asking, why'd Billy loose his arm? He lost his arm in the French War, I think. Something like that. He was in the war back then. French Foreign Legion, I think. For real. He joined, I guess. And he lost his arm. Isn't that true? Brave Ball says the fake ones are man-made. The few that are unexplained would remain so indefinite. Yeah, pretty true. You got that right. You got that right. The reason I'm asking for the link, it's because look on my Facebook chat. I sent it in your UFO above Philippine family. My Facebook. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I think you sent this to me already. That looks fake. That looks fake. It even looks like there's a... I can't... All right, I'll show it. But don't get mad at me. I'm going to show it. But you're not allowed to get mad at me. All right. Deal? Because I'm just going to point something out that I see. I know. People are going to hate me. I hope you don't hate me, Gyro. And I don't know if it'll show up here. But there's this pic of a UFO right here. But I want to show you something, so I'm gonna do this right on the show. I'm going to get a screenshot of it. And now I am going to blow it up. So bear with me, everybody. Why is this? Oh my God, I've got so many things opened. All right, let's do this. What am I doing? Oh, what just came out? All right, hold on. See, this is why I don't like what I just did. I don't want that. Hold on. I've got to close down some stuff. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna edit it. I've got to edit it. This is one of the reasons why I don't do stuff on the fly anymore, because it takes long to search for stuff. But here we go. I've got it. I'm going to show you guys now. All right. You see this? There's a square around it. It looks like this was put in. That looks digitized even. Like it was blown up. It's weird. But I also see the same weirdness happening here. So maybe it's really there. Right? Maybe this is really there. But it just looks this way for some reason or another. But do you see what I mean? How this is different pixelating? That it's very strange. I don't know. Any of the experts out there think this is real? There would need to be another object in the screen for me to tell if it looks, I mean, this looks totally strange to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's bizarre. It's bizarre. I don't know, man. I don't know, Gyro. I really don't know. I don't know. If that's legit UFO, man, that would be incredible. Seriously. It would be incredible, brother. I don't know. I'll be serious. I just don't know. And I see the link came in. I'll get to it. Brave balls with the freaking. I don't know what to do with the camera. Ollie's having the same thing. We both had the same camera, and they both started freaking out around the same time. It's like something happened with their software or what. I don't know. But this doesn't happen when I use OBS, because I can stop the freaking camera from flexing its focus. Brave Balls, thank you for the $2 super chat. I can't. Come on, camera. Focus. I don't get it. I don't get why it's not working now. Because I got to go like this. It won't even focus right here. There we go. It's so bizarre. Thank you, Brave Balls, for the $2 super dono. It's a dono. There's no sticker and there's no comment. And it's your first one to the show? Ever? Thank you. Thank you, Brave Balls, for the $2 super dono. You know what that means? Act good! All over balls with the Z. Mucho gusto. Generoso. Thank you. I appreciate that. You will now be a continuing supporter of GoofOn. So I'm not too sure about this. It's interesting, though. But let's take a look at the... the thunder is just ridiculous right now. Let me pull this up one more time. Here's the original picture. That was the Philippine family and their UFO. As I look at it right here, with my, like I would any other picture, to me, it looks fake. That's all I can say. But I don't know. Was it your family, did you say? These are my friends. Oh, they're your friends. Okay. They did not know what they caught in the background. Okay. Yeah, I don't see them faking it. I don't know who would. But to me, that just doesn't, something wrong with it. That's all I can say. I don't know if it's because it's a real UFO or because it's a fake one, but something's off. Something is definitely off with that video, with that picture. All right, let's get to DJ 808's video that I think I saw in the chat. I'm scrolling backwards to grab it. Oh, and of course, I can't grab it here, so hold on. I have to go back into the actual show, and it's going to take a second for it to scroll. I think I found it already. Yeah, here it is. Okay. UFOs my sister just filmed July 15th, 2022. All right, I'm pulling it up. And thank you for giving me authorization to use it. And here we go. I just saw the first few seconds and I was excited already. Oh. Oh. Oh no. See, now 808's going to be mad at me because I'm going to say without a doubt that was balloons. But don't be mad at me because it looks like balloons. I'm not there. I don't know if it was, but in my experience, it looks like you have two balloons that are tied together and the wind might be blowing. The video's so short for a UFO video that also brings up some red flags. Like if it's a UFO video, and I know you can only go up to a minute on shorts, but that's only 18 seconds. Usually when they're this short, it's because either the person realized that it was balloons and stopped recording, or we're only seeing the portion that looks the coolest, and that's that. I'd like to see how windy it was that day. And I'm going to say, I bet it was windy because look at this in the picture. Down here we have some clouds and it looks like it might even be a little windy. You know, I mean, you can't see wind, but these kind of clouds, usually there's wind accompanying them. So let's take another look. We'll give it a fair shot. And then here's an object down here, and it looks like there's some, maybe a string hanging from it. I also thought I saw something here. So let's go and take a look. Yeah, there's something connecting them together. This could be... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw something strange. This one, I don't know. Let's take a look. And then there was another object up top. Right here. So, yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if it looks like a duck, acts like a duck, and most likely it's not a UFO, but hey, I am not going to discredit for trying. I don't know if I'm 100% right either. I could be wrong. Those could be UFOs doing maneuvers. But what are the odds? If it was, there would be 20 minutes of video, right? So, interesting. Yeah, try to take some things and run with it. You never know. But thank you for allowing me to show that. And hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong on that. But thank you for being mature about it, not getting mad at me. Anyway, one more thing before we go. We're finished. I can't thank you guys enough for tonight. This was an amazing, fast show. I did not realize it was already time to go. But thank you, everybody, for your support. Moderators and super chatters, thank you for your time and your support. The newcomers and the veterans, thank you very much for coming to Goof On and seeing what it's about. And if you like it, subscribe, share it, like it, whatever. You know what to do. Everybody knows what to do on YouTube. And if you want to help support the show, all the links are in the description of every show and on the home page. You can still help support after the show ends through PayPal, Cash App, or use the thanks that's under every video already streamed. So with that being said, what are we? Everybody knows who we are. Truthology for ufology. And with that being said, there won't be any surprise videos tonight after the show, but there will be something later. I know it was supposed to be last night, but I fell asleep. Talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow, Sunday night at 7 p.m. Take care, everybody. Be safe.
Go